What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. Happy New Year to everyone. Happy Monday. This is page 3 of a book that's 365 pages long, guys. Page 3, chapter 1 of 52. Of 12 acts. There's 12 acts in this book. I just picked a fight with people in my neighborhood Facebook page over the HOA prices. And I don't even buy here. I don't even own. I rent. So the HOA price doesn't matter to me at all. So I guess I'm just a little... I'm just a little tricky today. A little tricky. What's up, Limbicago? Mike Erniak. D. Warman is here. Thank you so much for joining us, Darren. Glenn Malvaso is watching from Connecticut. Happy New Year. Craig Rich, cheers to you too, my friend. Scott K is here. Morning, Charles. Blues played a great game. Man, those jerseys looked hot, though. I think I might order a captain's jersey. Those Winter Classic jerseys are, not bad. They are not bad. But yes, they did, Scott. Michael says, hello, everyone. My name is Michael, a fellow player. What's up, Michael? Welcome to the live stream. Pat Fez is here. I see the penguin there in the live stream. Let's say hi to the rest of the people that are not guild members. Guys, if you want to support the channel here in 2022, if you want to support the channel, all you got to do is click that like button. It's absolutely free. It takes about 2 seconds to caress it. But if you want to support the channel and help me buy tacos, help me pay for Remy's pedicures. Remy's my dog, by the way, for those of you that don't know. Then joining the YouTube Guild, clicking the join button next to the subscribe button, helps me keep my dog in Gucci flip-flops. She's got some nice sunglasses, too. Maybe I'll show you all those sometime. You can get the fancy green names, and you can use the fancy emotes, like the blue energy lightning bolt that D. Warman just posted. Junior Serrano, what's up? Double O is here. A little tricky. It's hard to rock a rhyme. To rock a rhyme that's right on time. It's tricky. Yep. Justin, hit the like and put the 7 in. That's how you get the super secret gift, by the way, guys, is you type 7 in the chat. You have to like the chat. You have to like the live stream and type 7 in the chat. Sighton Killer, Keltosh, Same is here. Abdul Kadir. Man, I always struggle with your name. I apologize, Abdul Kadir. Let's see. Public Enemies here. Griff. My sister-in-law brought COVID to... Sorry to hear that, my friend. Jimmy Thomas is here. Happy New Year. Hero Wars Guide is here. Rods 2 Reels. It's a great name. Jupiter Juice. Tristan and Iris make a nice couple. Man, they do not like each other, though. Dora Miles, Paul Best. Hi, Charlie. Happy snow year. It's not snowing here yet. It's just very cold. It's about 13 degrees Fahrenheit here right now in the great St. Charles County. Number 1 NF fan. What does NF stand for? Greg G's watching from Sydney, Australia. Yoshima says, Charlie, I found an Iris team. Do you want to hear it? Yes, we need an Iris team today, guys. Part of the discussion in today's live stream is defeating the team on the Hero Wars Facebook page the fastest. And I smell another giveaway. I smell it. Do you guys smell it? Do you guys smell the giveaway? Sweepstakes, excuse me. It's a sweepstakes. Giveaway implies an exchange. There is no exchange. You don't have to do anything. Good morning, Niche. Good morning. What a day. What a day. Give me 1 sec here. I got to switch servers. Let me switch servers. Boom. We got to talk about a couple of things. The hero of the month. The hero of the month on Facebook and web is Martha. Now, we've had this discussion a couple of times. We've had this discussion about who is the best hero. I'm sorry, the best healer, right? Who is the best healer? And we're going to open these 1,417 Honorable Guardian boxes while we roll, just because I want to get some Martha Soul Stones. The best healer, it varies depending on your team, right? And anytime you have a hero of the month discussion or a hero event discussion, like with Martha here on Facebook and web, and this in a way applies to mobile as well, the topic is always going to come up. What makes the best healer, right? A lot of people think that Dorian is the best healer, but that is contingent on Dorian's place in the lineup. That's contingent on Dorian's place in the lineup. He's got a lot of heals for those that are directly around him. Celeste, common contender for the top healer, right? Is absolutely the best single target healer, the fastest at least, right? Because she can ult twice as fast as the next healer. She's very far forward, which means she often has an opportunity to get her ultimate off faster than most others. Of course, Marcus stands in front of her, so Marcus would theoretically ult faster if she didn't ult at 50%. However, she suffers, just like Dorian has a downside. Yasmin. Celeste has the downside of only being an effective healer when you're playing in manual mode. D. Warman says Celeste is very hard to kill in many 800k teams. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Celeste is a beast. Celeste is a beast. I think that not a lot of love is given to Celeste because of auto mode. I think if you could control Celeste's toggling in the arena, I think you'd see her a whole lot more. There are team healers and solo healers. Which hero takes first in both areas? So you also have Marcus. I mentioned Marcus. Marcus has zero utility aside from a small shield, lots of heals. You have Thea. Thea has the area of effect silence. She's got fantastic early fight heals because one of her heals is a single target heal. Not unlike Dorian's heal, not unlike Celeste's heal. She can heal very quickly. She's a little nicer on Facebook and web because of the Ascension skill upgrades that Thea got, right? It's a tough discussion. And, it ultimately, the discussion usually breaks down to tell me the rest of your team, right? Tell me who else is in your team. Then I can tell you who the best healer is for you, right? Because the best healer for Kark is not the same as the best healer for the Twins or Iris or Amira on mobile, right? People often put Dorian with Orion and Helios because of their little core back there, but that's not always the best situation. And what's more is the best healer isn't always the best healer just on your team. You also have to factor in the enemy's team as well, right? Because this game is a puzzle. When it comes to player versus player combat, this game is a puzzle. You have to defeat the enemy team's lineup with your lineup. You have to figure out the enemy's puzzle with your lineup. But we have to consider Martha's ability to not only be a fantastic healer in, on average, every single team, and you could say that every healer will work in every single team, right? These boxes just slowly open in the background. Yeah. Well, I have 1,400 of them, so we're going to be going for a little while longer. You can't just say this is the best healer, because honestly, most healers will work in just about every situation. You could drop Dorian out for Thea. You could drop Celeste out for Martha. You could drop Marcus out for Dorian. They're interchangeable. In a lot of instances, that's probably fine. In specific instances, which often feel like they come up a lot, you need to have specific healers to go with your team. But outside of that, outside of just, is this healer a good healer for the average player, right? Because Martha obviously is a great healer for the average player, fits into just about every single team. There are some teams where you, for example, you want to stick Dorian next to Orion to keep him alive against, big physical attackers. You want to keep a critical hit hero next to Dorian to keep them alive versus Helios, stuff like that. There are specific instances where very specific healer choices are necessary. Zikri Kong asks the question, the ultimate question, the best PvE healer. Now, you could say that Celeste is because of her ability to toggle and block healing on the enemy team, but that's not what we're asking here, in my opinion. And this is something that I think we should all consider going forward, specifically on Facebook and web, I should say. Martha is obviously the best healer for PvE on Facebook and web. The big time difficult boss to defeat a year ago was Seymour. right? Seymour, you often see defeated by Martha. There are other heroes on the team, but often Seymour is defeated by Martha. Man, you got there's a lot of people commenting on my post on Facebook. It's funny. Osh this year, the number one team to defeat Osh, and we're seeing level 160. I think Ultima or Olympus. What's his name? Another YouTuber. Is it Ultimus Gaming? Ultimus Hero War. I can't remember what the Olympus. Is it Olympus? He put out a video earlier this morning showing their guild's second week in a row defeating Osh at level 160 with Martha. Now, a lot of people think that Thea would work in that team. I'm not so sure. I've not seen a successful Thea versus Osh. So whenever anybody asks me, what's the best healer? And I got into a conversation with a member of the community earlier this morning. You can't ask general questions like, what's the best healer? It's impossible to answer. I need specifics. What's the best healer to fight bosses in PvE? What's the best healer for Team 3 in Grand Arena? What's the best healer for fighting Osh? What's the best team for fighting the Darkness Head, the Darkness Hydra Head, or the, whatever Hydra Head? What's the best healer? Watch Misty Catherine's video on Martha. I bet I already have. The only reason why I'm having this discussion again today, Ashima, is because Martha is the hero of the month on Facebook and web. Mr. Big Sexy says, maybe Thea not great because her magic defense. Pat Fez says Judge is the best healer. Martha is the best for every occasion, says Caesar. I like Martha a lot. Aesthetically, I've liked Martha from the get-go. I enjoy Celeste's strength, but I think that I prefer Martha. I think aesthetically, my favorite hero, though, is Marcus. Like, I like the look of Marcus a lot. There's another post. I like the look of Marcus a lot. I missed the boat on him, right? I didn't build him early. So I've kind of chosen not to build him up at all. On mobile, I have a little bit. But on Facebook and web, I haven't. I would like to, because it seems like he'd be a good tank for one of the Osh teams. Zikri Kong has a great segue. Again, man, Zikri, I'm glad you're here today. I'm glad you're here, Zikri. There are also a lot of enemies that hit the last hero, and Martha is there. So this is another situation where I think Martha shines. And a big reason why that you don't really see many Zhu or Jorgens anymore. Right? And never mind the fact that Sebastian just outright cancels Jorgen, and Sebastian is such a strong hero on Hero Wars Facebook and web. She's got high health, high armor, high defenses overall. No dodge, obviously. Unless, you're running an Aurora and give her the dodge artifact weapon buff. Are there any other healers in the meta? In the game, I should say, not the meta. Are there any other heroes in the game that have had such an impact on the meta? That have had such an impact on who people level? Joseph says, Martha is on both of my main teams, Facebook and web. Didn't build Martha because I went with all counters, so to speak. Okay, John Knox says, if you get your 70% Marcus, will be very adequate for most of your opponents. Sold, John Knox. I'll start working on Marcus. I really want to level up Marcus. Michael says, Celeste reminds me of Celestia and Luna from MLP Friendship. Is magic merged into one hero? It's possible, Michael, that they stole the IP from My Little Pony. Dora, I had 1,417. What's up, Rank Dog? Finkelzo says that Dorian has changed the meta. So I can see you have to make choices. You have to make choices based on facing a Dorian. I can absolutely see that. But have people decided not to level heroes because of Dorian? Maya after the rework. I don't give Maya enough attention. I'll be honest with you guys. Maya is like one of 5 heroes that I just do not give any attention to. I barely talk about Kira. I barely talk about Maya. I feel like I could talk about Judge all day, every day. Who's the worst hero in the game? Don't say Krista. Well, Krista is the worst hero in the game. Hero Wars is basically My Little Pony. Celeste is the hottest healer. Does that count? I mean, I follow her Instagram page. Dorian has helped my Isaac team versus Magic a lot. Celeste can hit, but Martha, not that much. Yeah, you know, you're right, Saiton, but if we're talking about the best Magic dealers, the best hybrid healers, then that's a separate conversation, because I think that Maya might take the spot on that. Isaac and Aurora, post-dodge, have been the big game changers. Rank Dog, we're talking about healers. Maya is a slower team healer compared to Martha. Mm-hmm. Speaking of meta, off topic, but isn't Corvus dead? Dead because of Iris. It is possible, but you could say that really about any tank, Zikri, right? About any tank. Finkelzo, I'm not disagreeing with you. I think that Dorian has an impactful spot. I think you need to play around Celeste probably more than Dorian. But I think you need to play around Martha the most. I think people change team decisions based on Martha more than they would anybody else. Dorian doesn't shape the meta by being a counter. He's an awesome healer you build your team around. Oh yeah, 100%. I do not disagree, Finkelzo. I do not disagree. I agree with that statement 100%. But what I mean to say, I'm out of boxes. But what I mean to say is, you know, Zhu, he has basically lost most of the popularity that he had as a player versus player hero, due in large part to Martha. Right? A lot of people leveled up Zhu to take out backline Lars, backline Kai, backline Faceless. There wasn't many heroes that you could put behind those heroes that would effectively support those teams. You could plug Martha in right there. You could argue that Sebastian is probably the reason why people don't level up Jorgen as much, but Jorgen is still very strong, and I would require Jorgen on any team that I would build. I would absolutely require Jorgen still, even though he's just hard countered so hard now. Krista is bad in that she is frozen often. Celeste is the big counter to all the other big healers. Very true. And in manual mode, she's standing there like a diamond, not doing anything. Who is the worst healer? Yashima, I don't think that there is a worst healer. I think that they're all fantastic healers. I think that Marcus used to be the absolute worst, but now Marcus has a home. So that was fun. Opening up 14, 17 of those boxes. I wanted to finish the discussion. I wanted to have that discussion about that, you know, as we segged into that little business. Hero Challenge Iris. Oh, we already did that. Wait, is this new? Hold on. Did they just post another video? No, this is from earlier. All right, we'll talk about that in a second. We'll talk about defeating that in a second. We got to talk about... let's talk about Amura. Amura. Come on, BlueStacks. What is happening here? There we go. So the hero of the month on Hero Wars Mobile is Amira. What's up, Green Dragon? Amira is a mage. Way of Chaos. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Wave Mystery. The Way of Mystery. Big time damage dealer. Right? Has some funny abilities to cause some mayhem in the defending or the attacking team. I still have no idea what to do with her. The changes to factions, if anything, have made me want to use her less. Does anybody feel that the addition of, what is it? Let's see. The addition of Anvari, Leon, and Maya, and Heidi to the Way of Mystery, those four heroes added to the Way of Mystery, does anybody feel like that you're going to use Amira less? Amira, says Bambi. I think a healer would be all healer all the time, not just one for Brother Love. I agree. Get your factions right. Tribe man. Like it up. Yep. It's tribes. Martha heals the whole team. Celeste heals one hero at a time. Dorian isn't enough for the whole team to heal. You need a second healer with him to heal the team fully. Build a pure damage team with Heidi, Maya, and Amira. Rods to Reels built a Kark Amira team. Okay. Griff took first in arena with an Astaroth, Satori, Jorgen, Amira, Dorian. Interesting, interesting. So two mystery heroes, excuse me. Okay. Get Martha when your girlfriend broke up with you. You greatly need that. The on Facebook is probably the best pure healer in the game. Okay. Okay. I don't disagree with you. Those shields are really nice. By the way, white monsters have no sugar and only 10 calories. Not great for the teeth, though. What do you think is more fair when I do not get enough coins to return all the gifts I received? Joseph, I don't think anybody's worrying about that. I think you just do the best you can and don't worry about hurting anybody's feelings. That's quite the team, though. Jorgen, Amira, Dorian. Astaroth, Satori, Jorgen, Amira, Dorian. Am I still on the right? I am. Okay. I need to turn this down. The sheep, it depends on the team. It depends on the team on how large the heroes are. What's up, official bro? I've been arena on Martha and Amira. Pre-workout drinks, powder are just as effective as energy drinks with less crap. Pre-workout drinks, powder. I was just craving an energy drink. I don't really know why. With the addition of Leon, I may run a full Mystic team with Satori, Celeste, Leon, Martha, and the 2 tank options for one of my crossover teams. You want to do Ziri, Rufus, Satori, Celeste, and either Leon or Martha. I kind of like that idea. Scott K, that's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Abdullah, yeah, there will be an upcoming event for Helios sometime in the year. I don't know when it's going to be. Trying to save coins for the Topaz. Are you talking about the rankings? You talking about the rankings? I don't know. I think that they've been putting off. Doing any kind of brawl for any of these past couple of heroes. The Way of Chaos, when the Lilith was changed, we got the Lilith brawl. But then when they added Zisha, we didn't get a brawl. We thought we thought that we would, and then they added Amira, and we didn't get a brawl. I'm hoping that this faction brawl on the 17th. I think more than anything, I'm excited to try out different Amira lineups. I probably went a little bit more all in than I should have on the Way of Chaos on my mobile team, and now I kind of regret it because because my main Kark killing lineup is Invari, Celeste, Martha, Satori, and that's four of the mystery heroes right there. I don't use Rufus Ziri as a tank on that lineup, but I'm curious how strong Amira is versus some of the Kark teams that could be out there. I'm excited to try it. I wish that I had better videos for you guys to watch on Hero Wars Mobile. I feel like I'm having this conversation once a week, but I really wish we had max testing. I really wish we had max testing on Hero Wars Mobile. Hyder asks why Maya is never mentioned. Hyder, I'll be honest with you, there's just too many heroes for me to talk about. I have my favorites just like everybody else does, and I feel like Maya is just one of those not exciting heroes. But that's my opinion. What's up, Ben? Who's the best tank? The best tank is going to vary depending on the rest of your team and your server. Everybody's got a counter. Every tank has a counter. Every single one. So you can't have a best tank. There's best tanks for individual situations. Best tanks for individual situations. Let's, where are we at here? Fastest clear heroes of the month. Aim capture. The sheep. Good answers. Great answers, the sheep. Iris really chomps Aurora. Iris really chomps all tanks, though. Iris is good at all tanks. I think the video that Hero Wars published earlier this morning, I think that they're trying to push that idea to people because people for some reason don't realize that. Also depends on your pocketbook. Yeah, I find it very interesting that they're pushing that. We'll talk about that in a second. So Spider Cocken, double tank. I mean, this is the play right here. You know, I might do Kai instead. What if I did Kai? Yeah, let's do this. What's up, Open Your Eyes? Yeah, I've got Iris. Look at that fun polar bear skin. Bonk. Rolling Thunder, baby. All right, now we're not going to throw up any more shields. Definitely speed up. Man, these two tanks are thick. Got some thick boys here. This Jorgen has caused me trouble because the Luther has got Oliver on him and it's making it so that I can't catch up. I'm not going to lose this fight. Come on. Kill that Luther. Kill the Luther. Oh, this is frustrating. Okay. Yeah, this Luther is a thick, thick boy. Can't use his ult, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm dealing damage too slow. This is why Kark loses. See, I don't have my... I'll tell you guys the problem. I'll tell you guys 100% the problem. My biscuit isn't at Violet yet. My biscuit isn't at Violet yet. That is why I lost that fight right there. It's my own fault. It's my own fault because I've been pushing this Oliver so hard. The reason why I lost that, because I have Biscuit. I have Biscuit on that Kai. Man, that's frustrating. That is frustrating. Should have used Judge. Sorry about that. Woo! Oh, man. I don't have Celeste leveled up that high. Although Celeste probably would have potentially been better than Martha there. Man, that's frustrating. Thank you. Thank you, Finkelzo. That's frustrating. All right, let's try. Let's see if we can do better versus Alex, the average. So this is a little bit more straightforward of a. This is a little bit more straightforward of a counter here. Change this to Fenris, and this to Mara, Albus. A lot of heals here too. Man, maxing Ascending Nebula will really increase your Kark damage. Yeah, see, that's the problem though. Is like I'll Kark all the time. I got to finish off Kark before I can ascend Nebula. Wait, I didn't mean to be on auto there. I meant to click speed up, not auto. I guess it doesn't matter. Best counter to Iris. Anywhere she's not in the first position. Dante. I'm sorry, last position. If she is in the last position, then Jorgen Kark, or add Jorgen to your Dante team. Get some big crits here. Finish off that Martha. There we go. There we go. I should play with that combo on max mode. Yeah. There's no doubt in my mind that Nebula with a properly ascended Nebula getting these two skills, right? Maybe not that one so much, but this one right here is the good one. Doubling up on the astral or the equilibrium buff. I bet you this is insane. I bet you it's insane. But it's like, you're focused on Sebastian. You focus on Sebastian, and I'm all focused on Kark because, I'm a big-time Kark player. Right? Big-time Kark player. Oh, man. This kind of sucks. Helios doing a really nice job knocking the Martha's teapot. Yep. That's helpful. I love your Astaroth skin. It needs to come. Yeah. That's one of my favorite skins. I cannot believe I did not finish off that Luther. I thought I was past that. But see, that's the thing, guys. That's the thing. If I had leveled up, if I had a Violet Biscuit there, that fight would have been a non-issue. I don't need to be leveling up Oliver anymore. I mean, Oliver is almost maxed out. It would be nice to have a maxed out pet. For sure. That's not enough. I just got to put a little bit more into Biscuit, just a little bit more. You have an Agility Crystal Crunch going there? Yeah, I got problems. I know that the better answer is you could argue Nebula with Sebastian. I really think that Sebastian's probably the better choice. But I'm just trying to have Kark be my first maxed hero. That's you. I'm trying to have Kark be my first maxed hero, so that's part of the reason why I'm dipping them all into there. Still not enough. Man. This should do it. Nope. Didn't do it. That's okay. We'll still deal with it. It's crazy that still don't have a maxed out pet in my team. Yeah, well, I don't even have an absolute star pet in my team. We do have agility here. No, not strength. Man. This is the problem, guys. Like, this is the problem with Ascension, is you don't get enough of the tier 1 crystals. You just don't get enough. Oh, Nebula is my first fully ascended hero, then Heidi Corvus. Ooh, rank dog. I like it. Heidi Corvus. What made you decide to do that? I want to figure out a team that can work with Astrid Lucas during the Brawl event. Everyone just tells me she's here. Casual credit, she does have some issues, but she's strong against heavy physical attack teams. Right? She's got a place. There's just so many other heroes that does what she does better. They added Ascension stats and Ascended skills to max testing. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Take so many pet soul stones to get them to absolute star. It's kind of ridiculous. Charlie, can we bring back the team fights? No, because half my audience or more are mobile players. And setting up team fights is such a huge hassle. And you don't need tier 2 crystals until level 3 in one place on level 2. Try a little jelly or jam on your biscuit. I need it. This is the This is the defensive sphere guy, I think. Aurora doing a little dance there. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. I don't like how Crystal's type of the day daily double pays out. But it's more often, Tom A. It's not double the reward. It's a payout more often is what it is. It's a payout more often. It should be like artifact resources where you can exchange down. Maybe they'll add that in the future. I think that they screwed up a little bit. If I'm being honest, I think they screwed up a little bit. Healing Converter, Astral Shield, Keeper's Blessing. I think that they screwed up a little bit with the economy of it. I think they did. But what do I know? Almost got me there. All right. Let's set this up. Hero challenge. Weird. All right. Guild battle in the chat. Hero challenge, auto, and max power. Aurora, Dante, Isaac, Sebastian. Aurora, Dante, Isaac, Sebastian, and Martha. Whoops. Team pet is Kane, Aurora, yeah, whatever. Do you think these would be the pets that they would choose on defense? Aurora, Kane, Celeste, Axel. Can I tell you that the team first, please? Huh? No, Yoshima gave me one. So let's see. My choke point are the purple level insignia. My choke point, let's see. Axel, Isaac. Axel and Isaac. I mean, Would you put Axel on Isaac? I always put Mara on Isaac for the longer duration silences. I think Sebastian with Albus and Aurora with Kain are the right choice. You should put Oliver on Isaac. Take Mara. No, I wouldn't. You guys are all over the place, man. All right. Craig, I trust you. Facebook team fight thingy. All right. Aurora with Kain. Celeste with Axel. Yeah, no, not Fenris. You want Albus. You want Albus on Sebastian Yoshima. Iris. Well, I guess I could see that. Whoops. If you want to put, I guess if you want to put on, yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. And then Martha. Martha with Oliver, and then the team pet Axel. First attempt. All right, that took 42 seconds. Let's try Aurora, Iris, Marcus, Tristan. Dante. Some guy that's a shame. We don't really need to get into it here, but I'm not most men. Well, that team didn't work. Let's see. Let's see here. I don't know. I don't even enjoy this. I don't even enjoy fighting this lineup. Topaz, thanks for stopping by. I've been leveling up my Kira team, Kira, Dorian, Astaroth, and Vari. See, that's what I think. That's what I think. I think that I think just doing a blender actually is going to be the way to go. So if we did... Like, for real, I think this is the way to go. Biscuits. Axel? Let's just do Axel. The issue is going to be Isaac surviving the initial rush, and he didn't do it. Took a little longer. We got there. Okay. What if we did something like this? I'm actually going to do Celeste with Axel. I mean, I'm beating the team. I'm just not beating the team very fast. Okay, so the fastest so far is 42 seconds. So this is what we're going to do. Facebook and web players. I need the fastest. The fastest. The fastest. And we'll do the drawing on Saturday. Friday. No, Friday. Give me the fastest. Send me the fastest team fight versus that setup. And again, let's show you what the setup is. The fastest team to defeat this lineup. What was the fastest one last time? 15 seconds? 17 seconds? I can't remember what it was. But whoever is the fastest will give you one of each gift. Easy peasy. Don't got to be a subscriber. Don't even got to like the video. Whoever's the fastest, no matter what platform you're on, web or Facebook, you'll get one free gift. Mine would be RSU. We'll try out some more a little bit. You got to record it. You got to send it to me. Send me a screenshot of the final lineup here, if you want. We'll have to figure it out. Let's see what other players have done here. David Larson won in 42 seconds, 54 seconds. I wish these players would put the time on there so that we would have an idea. $49 seconds. So it looks like about 40 seconds is the best. They should put the total battle time. Cordy, that would be fantastic, honestly. 49 seconds. So I would say if you can get faster than 30 seconds that you have a chance of winning. Probably anybody that can get this under 30 seconds. 106, 42 seconds, 58 seconds. View previous comments. I don't understand why all these people post their fights, but they don't put the time in there. Nobody's going to look at these. 57 seconds from Eric. Disappointing. I don't know. Abdurum did 35 seconds. The Sheep did 32. 30 seconds. I use Albus on Iris, Nebula with Kane. But I tested many and just two of them. Just the two. Just the two. Just Kane and Iris. I'm sorry, just Nebula and Iris. Nebula and Iris. Kane and you said Albus? Who's your team pet? I use Albus on Iris, Nebula with Kane, Pet Kane. Here we go. Green Dragon, thanks for stopping by. Holy jumping. 32 seconds. So let's test it. You say you test it again? All right. Iris with Albus. Nebula with Kane. Pet is who's the team pet? Pet is Kane. All right, this is the time to beat, guys. 22 seconds. Did you guys see that? 22 seconds. There's the time to beat, guys. Is it Nguyen? Is that your name? Is that how you pronounce that? I apologize. I have such a hard time with that word. Reach out to me on Facebook or Discord with your account ID so that I know what you got. And then if anybody can beat it, if anybody can beat 22 seconds, let me know. Let me know. Copy. Whoops. Oh, no. Come on. Edits. Dang it. Now, where the heck did my comment go? All right. 22 seconds, courtesy of... There we go. There we go. 22 seconds. Mine would be Iris, Jew, Tristan. I've gotten 32, 35 3 times. Yeah, I think a full team of 5 is going to take about 30 seconds. Let's do this. We need a full team of 5. Let's do a full team of 5. And then if anybody can beat 22 seconds, then you'll get a reward also. All right. Yeah, Finkel's 2 heroes just killed 5 maxed out in 22 seconds. What an interesting lineup. Let's try that again. Let's try that on some other teams. Interesting. Where's my Nebula? Is this the new meta, guys? Is this the new meta? No, it's not. The other thing we can do is stop invest in new players to stop this. Stop invest on new players to stop this. That 2-year-old blender just hit Frappe. Just hit Frappe. 22 seconds. What is that? 20 seconds more than the average man? Is that what the joke was? Please. Just defeated 4 of them in like 10 seconds, and I was like, I did then. Martha took off 30 seconds. Okay, just defeated 4 of them. It is what it is. So, okay. So, yeah, competition. Sweepstakes. Don't post any, don't share any personal information. Share the link of the fight, right? In the message to me on Facebook or on Discord. I'd prefer you message me on Discord. Just put in there, took me 12 seconds or 17 seconds or whatever, and then link the fight. And then we'll, whoever has the fastest time this weekend, we'll give you some rewards. Mine would be Iris, Jew, Tristan, Martha Cleaver, and Nebula with Axel. Please do mine. Official, we're probably not. We're going to wrap things up here. I got to get someplace. Can't stick around too much. Yeah. Oh, man. I had too big of a lunch. It's starting to really bother me. Whew. All right, so good live stream today. Very excited about the new year. I'm serious. I mentioned a little bit on Friday, I think, about a group. Got a corner to work? No, Riff, no. No. Although I would demand a premium if I did. Let's not make jokes about that on my live stream. Live stream is going to be tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. UTC. Everybody's on vacation, I think, until the 10th. So if we get new stuff, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I really don't know what new things are going to be happening in the next week on Hero Wars Mobile and Hero Wars Facebook and web. But as soon as anything breaks, we'll share it. We'll share it. I published a video this morning that, talking about defeating a team with different like how to counter specific heroes in a specific lineup. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, I would love for you to go watch it and leave some comments in the description about other teams you'd like to see. That'd be really, really helpful. Go watch that video if you haven't already. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. We live stream Monday through Friday. I'd love to have you here every day. Did I miss? Oh, I completely forgot. So I did my Winter Claws opening on Sunday for reasons. Was it Saturday? It was Saturday or Sunday for reasons. I published the video opening it. Finkelzo totally called me out, but I got chaos particles. No totem fragments. So until next time, guys, I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.